Hey, Ed here from 10,000 Foot View, and I've got another Google Ads quick tip for you today. Just before I jump in, a reminder to please like the content and subscribe to our channel. We do post on Google Ads once or twice every week. Okay, so today I am going to talk about a Google Ads script that is super useful for agencies, freelancers, and advertisers that work with those groups. And what the script does essentially is identifies when specific users, or rather users that you don't identify specifically, make changes to the Google Ads account. So typical use case for this would be when you're an agency and you have a client that you know on occasion goes into the account and makes changes such as pausing campaigns, adding keywords, accepting Google Ads recommendations, and what have you. And in particular, when they forget to notify you that they've made those changes. So what it does essentially is whenever one of those users, which is typically not within your, say, like your agency group of users, makes a change, the script will run daily, say like first thing in the morning. It will output those changes from those users into a spreadsheet, and then it will send you an email indicating that there have been changes with the link. So you just click on the link, you'll go into the spreadsheet and you'll be able to see what those changes are. So again, this is super useful for any situation where you have a large client where maybe several users are in the account, and they may be making changes that are unbeknownst to you. So just being aware of those changes, being able to troubleshoot if those things are going to affect budgets or cause upheavals in the account. Super useful. From a advertiser perspective, again, if you have a large company and you have multiple users connected to the account, people may be in there doing things that they're not supposed to be doing or making mistakes, and just, making sure that your agency's on top of those things can be really helpful. This script is from Nils Rooijmans. He's very well known for using scripts in his agency, and contributes a lot of these scripts for free. This is a free version. There's no strings attached, but there is a version that works in MCC. So if you are an agency or you have a bunch of clients you work with, you may be better off using that edition. The script is relatively easy to install. You just paste it in like any script. You have to authorize it. You'll have to create a Google Sheet designated for that specific client. You grab the sheet URL and you're going to put that in here. This email address here is where the alert should be sent. You can have multiple ones. So if you have like the pay-per-click manager and like a pay-per-click lead or an operations person that should receive these, you can have multiple emails. And then ignore users. This is important. So this would be your agency team or yourself if you're a freelancer, so you're not getting a notice every morning about changes you make in the account. And that's basically it. So, once you run this, you're going to get an output in a spreadsheet, getting an email notice. You'll be able to go in there and see. Now, the one thing I will say with the spreadsheet is that the way the changes are indicated, it's a bit confusing. It's not the way you would see them in the change log. So oftentimes, once you see there's a bunch of changes, if it's not obvious what those are, it is still a good idea to go into the Google Ads account and actually review the change log, because it'll be a little more clear what exactly has been done. But I will say this is a fantastic script. The fact that it's free is amazing. And we have Nils Rooijmans to thank for that. I will post a direct link to his webpage where you can get the script. And yeah, so it's kind of a short one today, but the script is really powerful. Something that we use at my agency, and it saved our bacon more than once. So do go get the script. That is it for today. I will see you next time.